Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So, I was in North Bay today and went into Canadian Tire to get a new multimeter because my other three kapoofy. Two of them were digital ones, one was analog. They all puked on me and died. I guess they're getting old and a lot of use, so hey, at least I got my money's worth out of them. So I was, scoping around Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, Home Depot, looking at multimeters online, and Canadian Tire came up actually with the best deal. And it's 40% off, so regular $69.99 for this one, on for $29.99. Average review rating is 4 out of 5. Out of 38 people. So, and I don't stock much into written reviews anyways. It's kind of like, do my own thing. It's covered under for 1 year, so you get a year to blow it up and they replace it, right? So, let's take a look and see what we get in the box on this thing. So, we have typical user manual. That'll come in handy. We have a big meter. This thing's a lot more physically big than the last ones I had. And we got a box with a battery in it and a little adapter dewey for something. Okay, and of course, looks like that's all we get in the package. Okay, let's check out our probes here. These are a little different kind of probe from what I'm used to. They don't have a whole lot sticking out of them for metal contact, but there should be more than enough there to get the job done. Looks like we got some extra long caps. So pop those off. And let's get inside this thing. Now these are handy for doing all kinds of things. And this is an auto-range meter. I'm kind of going out on a limb even buying one because the last auto-range meter I had, it wasn't bad, but the longevity of it wasn't so great in comparison to what it should have been. It lasted me quite a while, but it could have been a lot better for longevity wise. So looks like this thing. Okay, we're gonna have to read instructions. This would I assume would plug into here or into here for some sort of probe. I don't know what the heck you would stick in there for testing. We're gonna have to check the book. Alright, let's get this battery opened up at least. I wonder how good the battery is. Maybe we should just put an energizer in it. Battery's got lots of juice in it. It's called the tongue test. Stick your tongue on the battery. If it goes a little, then you know it's good. Alright, let's see how we get into this little puppy here. Alright, they start us off with the introduction in French by the looks of things. Well, so it definitely has to have a battery. Display. I'll bet you they put all the... Yeah, they probably put the English stuff right at the back. All I want to know is how to get into it. Turn it over this way. English. Upside down, backwards manual. There you go. Flip it up the other way around. unit of voltage, so it does unit of voltage, unit of current, unit of resistance, capacitance, frequency, and unit duty cycle. Of course, it also has your continuity and diode testing mode as well. Oh, manual ranging and auto ranging. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So it can do both. Well, so far the manual is pretty impressive. Battery replacement. Remove the screw on the battery cover and remove battery cover. Replace the exhausted battery with a new one. Duh. Talks about replacing the fuse. Alright. So, what do we got here? It looks like there's only just the one screw. And we're going to need a smaller screwdriver. We'll be right back. Okay, so let's kerflanky this thing out of here. So we have a built-in stand, which is cool. You can also hang it up on the wall. It's got a little thingy for that. Probe holders. Kind of cool. Well, let's fire this thing up. Okay. We are going to definitely have to read through the manual to check on these buttons and what they all use. So I will let you guys in on all those secrets when I go to do the review on this. Today it's just a basic unboxing and actually show a lot of yous on how to put the battery in. And let's check the diode test. So we don't actually get an alarm here, or do we? Yes, we do. Silent. Okay, now there's something to learn right away. So when you're doing a continuity test, it's continuity and diode, but you press the S here, the S button, and that'll give you your sound or no sound. I like having the sound there so that I know. So let's, just for giggles, it's a screwdriver, we know. But anyway. Oh, I can't. The screwdriver is good. Okay, so that works fine. So quickly, one thing I want to find out. Now, this is the most common positions you're going to use about 99.99% of the time for your inputs, is your positive here and your common here. It's not too often you'll ever need this 10 amp section. In fact, I think I've only ever used it maybe once or twice on any multimeter in my life. But nonetheless, it is there. So just put that like so, and I guess we just store it like that. That little bracket thing, I'm curious about what that's about. I'm sure a lot of you are too, and we will cover it in the review, but I'm just kind of curious right now what that is actually for. I've never seen that on any multimeter before. Testing fuses. Adapter, measuring capacitance. See the function switch. Okay, so that's the dead centered one. Okay. Check the adapter to common and input terminals as indicated. Duh. If the display does not read 0, press the REL button, release button, to 0 it. Discharge. Discharge thoroughly the capacitor, which you will test by shorting its two leads together. Then insert the two leads of the capacitor into the two jacks of the adapter. Make sure the polarity connection is correct. So this is for testing electrolytic capacitors. Okay. Now electrolytic capacitors are, I'll show you in the review what they are if you're not sure what they are. But they have a positive and a negative side. And the purpose of, well, any capacitor actually is to take a charge of voltage and then release it as required type of thing. But it depends on the circuits too. Sometimes it's just there to just suck up the extra current and smooth the pathway through. Depends on your use. But so this is actually just for testing capacitors, but they want you to discharge it by shorting out the positive and negative first. So I wouldn't want to do that on a really big capacitor because that's one hell of a spark. But anyways, that's how they say to do it, and that's what they say this is for. That's interesting. We'll have to try that on camera for you guys. Anyways, so that's a scoop. That's how we put in our battery. That's actually quite nice because my other machines, I had to take them right apart into little pieces pretty well just to get at the batteries. And if you check my channel, I had an Innova, and what the heck was the other branded one? I'm not sure, but if you look up, search my channel for Multimeter as a search part, you'll come up with probably a number of videos, but one's especially geared toward reviews on meters that I've had before and have done, and you'll see them. You'll also see them on maybe some videos where I'm actually using the meter to show you how it works and with the project I was doing at the time. But so far I kind of like this for an auto-ranging meter, and I can also switch it to manual mode, which is actually kind of cool too. And you can tell it to hold its setting. So you get it and you tell it to hold it, and then it's like, oh good, now I can go do something else. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, and then we're fine. So that's pretty cool. That's all right. So for $29.99, I'm happy so far. The true test will be going through some stuff. I've got some pickups right now that I have to test out. And I have some pickups actually that are going to be installed in one of my students' guitars. Once those come in, I have to actually test them one at a time to make sure I get them at the right level for each pickup to go into the right spot. So I need to know what the K ohms is on them so that I don't put them in the wrong spots because it's going in a Strat. But either way, these pickups do not come marked with which one is which, and you got to go, you know, hot to cold for your setups. So this is another reason why I had to go buy one now. But I'm glad I got this on sale because that was pretty good. They got another one for, I think it's regular price is about $30, but I don't know a whole lot about it. They got one for $34. They had a really nice one, but I was kind of like, it's more than what I need to pay, you know, for what I'm doing. There's the other one. There was a 5-in-1 for $47, so my mistake. They got another one for $100, which is the maximum series, but that's regular. The Innova one that I had is actually up here. It's a $60 meter. and so on and so on. But anyways, so if you're in Canada and you got Canadian Tire, right now this little puppy is actually on sale for $29.99, regular $69.99, so that's a huge savings. And depending, I don't know if their aisles are all the same in all Canadian Tires, but in North Bay it's in aisle 54, and there's now only 3 left because I got one today. So get it while you can, while they're in stock and on sale, because nothing beats on sale prices. Anyways, so thanks for watching, guys, and we'll definitely catch you when it comes to review time on this, and we'll go through it and have some fun. See ya.